Alright, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was super reluctant to make this video. You know, Harley said some questionable things, but none of them were exactly video worthy. But it was brought to my attention that Harley actually uses they, them pronouns. And that's when I decided to make my own video on Harley. You know me and how I feel about pronouns here on the Toxic Distress YouTube channel. But anyways, today I'm gonna be talking about HarleyTBS and all the issues with them. I'm so excited. So, lately I've been trying to stray away from talking about people's content because, at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. If you want to watch Sensitive Society talk about why killing puppies is wrong, be my guest. But there's a certain problem I have with Harley's content, or how they start their videos.
And if you'd like to have your own coffee next to your name whenever you leave a comment, consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button, and you get one of these 3 coffee icons. Also, before I begin, so I don't forget, consider subscribing as I'm aiming for 50k by the end of the year, and consider checking out my other social media down below. It would be highly appreciated. My Instagram's almost at 1,000 followers. I'd appreciate if you could check me out there for some photos, like me and my corpse hoodie. I think it's a cool photo.
Okay, stop. A lot of YouTubers intro their videos by telling people to subscribe, and I have no problem with it, but Harley takes it to the next level. Harley starts off their videos with minute-long speeches about why you should subscribe, follow their Twitter, follow their Instagram, and donate to them on Patreon.
Not to be pressuring or anything, but I'm aiming for 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and that goal is simply only possible if you were to subscribe to the channel. So if you could consider going down below and clicking the subscribe button to help me reach that goal, that would be highly appreciated. But again, I'm not pressuring you. You can also check out my other social media linked in the description, and feel free to support me financially through Patreon, Ko-fi, or the join button down below. With that being said, let's get right into the video.
And I think overall it contributes to the video negatively when a tenth of your video is telling your viewers to subscribe. That's the only real criticism I have for Harley's content, but when it comes to what they say in their videos, that's a whole different story. I'm not gonna lie, at times it seems like Harley can be quite self-centered.
He hasn't apologized to me. I haven't heard a lick of an apology from John Swan. I spoke to Cobra. Even Cobra thinks I deserve an apology. I've spoke to several creators now, and all of them air the same sentiment, that I'm owed an apology from John for the slander he spread on my name, for the lies he told me for the past year as I continued to consider his side and defend him, feeling bad for him for the fact that I may have lied about him. I am owed an apology from you, John.
Yes, Harley, you of all people deserve an apology more than everyone else involved in the drama. Also, if you didn't know already, HarleyTBS is actually the first YouTuber with under 40,000 subscribers to ever get impersonated before. That's never really happened before Harley created their channel. So Harley, you're the one who deserves to get the verification check early, even though you still need to get 60k more subscribers to meet the verification guidelines. But nah, you just deserve to get verification early, cause you're the only one who got impersonated before.
3 a.m. I'm outside, I'm walking out here striving, I'm just looking for some water.
One thing you may notice about HarleyTBS is that they like to call people out for milking drama. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with milking drama because I do it myself. But if you're gonna call other people out for milking drama, you better not do it yourself, or your entire argument won't have very much credibility.
Simply to milk the topic for drama, which he says himself in the introduction. Hey, welcome to, what is this, the 11th video on Creepshow Art? Jesus Christ, at this point you'd think she murdered a family of unborn infants. But today, we're going to sit down and discuss some of the more recent information about Creepshow Art that has once again surfaced, and once again, I'm gonna get blasted for making more and more videos on this situation.
So if you don't know what happened or what the lolli incident is all about, I'll break it down for you. Essentially, a long time ago, Harley uploaded a video called Lolli is not CP. Now frankly, I wasn't quite sure what the fuck lolli even was, so I did some research. I typed it into Google and got a warning from fucking Google. That's a huge red flag. But I decided to proceed ahead anyways, and from what I gathered, lolli is essentially hentai with minors. So from the looks of it, Harley was in the wrong when making this video. So Harley ended up taking the video down, but before they did, someone ended up downloading it and re-uploaded it to YouTube so people can still watch the deleted video. But obviously this looked awful on Harley's part, so Harley ended up doing a fucking copyright takedown on someone who simply archived their video. This is very scummy on Harley's part. In all fairness, Harley did apologize for uploading the video in the first place and did end up removing the strike, but I think Harley could have handled it better if they apologized for striking the video in the first place. Speaking of striking down archives, recently someone made a video on me accusing me of racism and having proof. Spoiler alert, there was no proof and I don't actually hate any minorities. So this girl, or boy, frankly I'm not quite sure what fucking gender this person is. I think it's a girl. But anyway, she got a ton of backlash because she failed to provide any evidence of racism. After that, she took down the video because people were slamming her for it, and my friend Toad has forgotten re-uploaded the video as an archive, and she put the video back up, and Toad woke up with a copyright strike on his channel. She claimed it wasn't her, although literally no one else could have struck it. So go give Toad a sub, I linked his channel down below. He got a copyright strike for literally no reason, and I would really appreciate it if you went down and dropped him a sub. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna go now. Peace.
3